What's up, y'all? It's Elijah, aka No Bread to Eat, and this is episode 5 of Shoe Contact. Everybody introduce yourselves.
You already know. Dark Magician Leo. Back and better than ever. We here.
Good as Danny, aka Tuna, aka OG. I'm back. Been watching every episode. I'm back to got some pointers for y'all, man. I've been taking notes for the fellas.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Spiz coming back at you. Apparently with some hot takes. I don't know. Apparently I took that title from Marcus, but we'll see.
Listen, man, y'all know the face. Y'all know the name. If you don't, now you know. For me, the man of 1,000 names, a.k.a. Gene Malenko, a.k.a. Nazarati, a.k.a. Mr. Put It On, a.k.a. the fella. For me, Nazarati, I can't do push. Y'all know what's going on. Back for episode 5. Let's get it.
Fellas, this is the first episode of the new year, and we got some new drops. We got some new hot takes. Let's get started. Our first shoe for retail or resale is the Jound Bapes. How are we feeling about these?
Very clean shoe, very regular, nothing too crazy. I think you'll be able to get a lot of fits off with these, so I'm not mad at them. As far as like going out my way to get them, to be determined. I really got to see them in hand first. But the New Balance Wave was definitely better. But I'm not mad at these shoes. This is a very clean shoe.
Definitely just clean. I think Jound is overshadowed more by the name of the brand rather than anything else. Like the New Balances were cool. I love the Asics though, but it's like they're always just clean. Like and the Vans were kind of, but even Bape has been like in like a weird space in the past 2 years. I think just personally, you know.
You hating on Bape, my brother? What's going on?
They just been like. I'll be looking at the shoes and the clothes. It's not the Bape that, that we got introduced to. And it's definitely not the Bape of even 8 years ago. They're just like in a weird space trying to, I guess, find their identity. But
that's that kind of old head disease. We think everything that we had growing up is better for me. That's just how it is. That's how I know you getting old, man. Embrace the OG-ness, man. That's what we doing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a different
Once you get to a certain age, you got to round up anyway. You know what I mean? So y'all niggas almost 30. So I don't even know why y'all laughing.
You almost 30.
Me and you born the same
That's why I
year,
said
so.
y'all are included in that. Y'all embracing the OG-ness. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was a good segue to the OG. I'll say, speaking objectively, I understand Ray's reservations about it. I'm not like a OG with the very familiar. Not that I'm not familiar. I've never had a pair of, original Bapes. I know there's people in the sneaker community who have their reservations like Ray, who don't want to touch the new Bapes and who they don't know who's like involved in designing them. They're not the same. They don't have the same like feel and story from when they were first introduced. So I understand that reservation. Jound is very popular now. Like, do we really connect with the story? Personally, like I like what they've done also, with the New Balance. I'm not too particularly fond of the Asics collab. Like it's cool, but I'll stick with it. I like what they've done with New Balance. I like what they've done with the Bapes. How they had the gray and the white pair drop early 2022. I like how they keep it simple. So like, yeah, I'm not like a super Bape head. I'm not like a Jound head, but they're a clean shoe. Like I'm not really like checking for them, So Bapes like stood the test of time. So it's like nice to see them still make relevant collabs. But with that said, like not really for me, but it is a clean shoe. It's hard to argue, but I understand people not too enthused about it or not like, moved by it. So I see both sides of the coin.
I think it'll be a great beater shoe. Like once you beat it up, I feel like it'll add more character, especially with when it gets to like yellowing and stuff. So
we're trying to spend $300 for a beater shoe out.
I do like the first Jound and Big collab. That one was clean, nice. It looks like an Air Force, but these are cool though.
A lot of their whole like silhouettes and inspiration is from Air Forces. So like the first one looked like an Air Force. They look like a bootleg. They look similar, the aesthetic and all the blocking and everything. But Bapes have been around since we were all young and everything. Like Nigo Pharrell introduced us to them. They've always like got the okay, I guess, from the culture. And then like again, like it's a clean shoe. I think it is like a beater. It is a normal shoe. It's not gonna break necks. It's not intention. Not every shoe has to be like super exclusive and like jazzed up. So like I didn't notice the retail was 3, but to each his own, man. Get it how you live. So if you want that to be a beater shoe, that's you.
Come back what Mike said. Have you never paid money for some Jordans and then beat them up?
You
definitely paid $300 for some ones and then you bought them to say you may not have intentionally beat them up, but eventually like you wear shoes, they're gonna turn to beaters. That's just the way it is. If you wear them the way you're supposed to. I gave up all that cleaning shit when I was a kid, bro. That cleaning shit is for the young. I don't do that shit no more, bro. I'm an old head. I wear my shits. I might wipe them down with some wipes.
Once in a while, exactly. Once in a while,
but
maybe,
I'm not cleaning my shoes every week on some little kid shit. I don't have time for that, bro. Sorry.
Wear your shoes. Fine, but wear your shoes.
What I'm trying to say is like with Jordan 1s, there really isn't any other substitute other than like another Jordan. With Bapes, you got Air Forces. Why not just pay $90 for a pair of Air Forces, a black and white pair of Air Forces at that? Because this Jound collab, it looked regular to me.
That's my whole point. People can go crazy just for breaking the bank just for the name, just because it's the Jound and Bakes. There's like
wait, say that
going
again?
crazy.
Good.
Like, down.
You a
You had
G
an
in the
espresso this
Down.
morning?
However you
My
want
boy
to say it.
stuttering over there.
That's the G
However
in
you
this
want to say it.
body, man.
Be real. Y'all saw the Down Vans collab, right? Y'all was going crazy for that.
Negative.
No.
They look like
No.
skate highs cut in half. I'll pay
But-
$90 for them. I'll pay Vans price for them. I'm not paying Down price for those.
Listen,
And Bape and Down Bape is already expensive. I'm not just because it's Down, you know. There's regular Bapes that released that I would rather buy than these.
that's a fact. But I also think you got to take into account materials. The materials might be better than the regular Air Force. So like that might be why that price point is 300.
But that's why I brought up the fact that Bape hasn't been themselves the past years. Ever since like the ownership changed, they've also changed factories and stuff. So quality hasn't been as it used to be.
Let's talk about retail or resale.
You pulling out that card, man.
Nah, let's pull out that card, bro.
What
That
Thing is-
we
what
pulling
card?
out that. Pulling out the,
Which one?
it's
Which
two
one? There's
cards
so
you can
many
pull
of
out.
them.
Listen, you can
It's
pull
my
out
first
this-
time seeing the card. Let's go.
Listen, I don't got it on me right now, or maybe I do.
Oh.
So, but it's two cards you can pull out. You can pull the save money card. I wouldn't be mad at you, or you can just pull out the regular sell card because you know Essence about to go crazy with these. I ain't gonna lie. I think these might sit on Essence for a little bit. Get that little Essence sell. You know that private sell they be emailing third people. You gonna get your pairs, man. The pairs gonna be there, man. And if you don't, I don't think resale gonna be that high because Bape resale is.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it's nothing, but it's not as bad as remember when we was younger. Everyone at Bape so bad, and it was like that price is too crazy. Now they're actually accessible. Like I'm seeing Bapes go for 200, 290, 300 range. Like
Yo.
you know, so it's like.
And
It's very accessible right now, and if you want these shoes, you're gonna be able to get them. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. I don't think the Jow name is gonna carry them that far with this drop.
definitely agree with that. Retail 300. I'm definitely not paying that. I can't. I like 2 is like a maybe, and like you said, like the private sale. Yeah, if I catch it on sale and I'm feeling good, and it's like, all right, you know, let me just cop this. I can't really think of anything else I need to cop right now. I'll cop that, but not going on my way looking for these. You know, don't need them. My pockets are fine without them.
Your pockets are fine, but is your closet fine?
Always closet, always secure. Always.
All right, Mike. All right, Mike, what you thinking, Mike? Let us know what you thinking. Hot take, the new hot take, man. Let's hear
Man,
Mike, man.
but the thing is, everybody agreeing with me right now. So it's like it's $300. I see that price, I'm automatically turning it around. I don't care who attached to this bait collab.
So, Mike, you're not selling them. I mean, you're not taking them. You know, me either. I'm not really interested in these. Like I said all of that to say objectively, if you like the shoe, you like the shoe. For me, I'm not really interested at all. I'm not a big bait fan, not a big Air Force Ones. Nas and I've had discussions. I feel like we're the only two that really like Air Force Ones, but it has to be a certain like material's got to hit a certain like, you know, silhouette, colorway.
The all red
don't
ones.
like Air Force One. Here we go.
Oh, red. Oh,
Yeah.
No, sir. I've said it. I gave
The
it
red
prophecy
Novembers?
on my last joint. I don't do all red anything. Only maybe red Octobers, but that's a unicorn, so that will never happen.
the red Novembers.
The red,
The red Novembers.
Red Octubres.
Rojo Octubres. Yeah, I need those. I'm looking for those.
Our next shoe is the Jordan 1 True Blues.
Yo, I want to just say this, right?
I'm glad we spent a lot of time on the last shoe.
I think these are the worst Jordan 1s in the world right now.
Yo.
These shits are horrible.
Hold on, that's a bold statement. We can't just go out on a limb and say that, bro. Because there's some
Man.
bad Jordan ones out there. It's a lot of bad Jordan ones.
This is
Yo,
let them finish. Let them finish.
Like, the only thing I'm wearing these in is the fucking, like, mow the lawn in, like, to get them dirty, get some green on it, bro. These are ugly.
I wouldn't
These
even
are
do that to the
horrible.
grass, man.
These are horrible, bro. Like, they should have only made these in kid sizes. These are horrible.
They shouldn't have made these at all. You want the kids to go out bad?
Ray,
on the first day of
Ray don't let
school?
the kids.
On the first
Ray,
day of
don't let
school?
the
Like, they play sneakers.
Oh, nah, ain't no play nothing.
You're not playing. These are not. I'm not playing right. These are horrible.
Let me not say that because this gonna be some kid first pair of Jordans and he gonna have to love them. Like you know how this about
Right.
This
Obviously,
gonna be a
obviously
kid first
each
pair of
his
jeans.
own.
He gonna have to love them. Like
Buy what you like, but that's just my stance on it. These ain't coming on my feet.
I hope the parents watch
Coming
the
on
show
your
before
feet.
they buy those shoes.
what?
yeah, man, this man talk about OnlyFans. Man, we out here talking about shoes. Man, what the hell this man talking about?
These are true blue. They should have some kind of like they shouldn't exist. But that's all I'll say about
They
that. These
shouldn't
are rough.
exist.
That
It's
shouldn't be
crazy.
the name. That shouldn't be the name of them. Number one.
That's why, yeah, it's a big name to live up to. That's why, yeah, these are rough.
I would love to be in that design room when they came up with these and then the sample came in and somebody was like, yeah, this the one. Because surely he need to be back smacked because this is some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. They trying to test our minds, man. They trying to see if we gonna buy this bullshit, man. Boycott that bullshit. That's some bullshit right there.
Now what's sad is that maybe like 2, maybe 3 weeks down the line, or I don't know when these release, but when these do, some little kid's gonna watch this with them on his feet. It's gonna cry. He's gonna cry in the corner.
We love the
Obviously,
kids,
cop
man.
what you want, like what you like, wear what you like. Don't wear something just because other people tell you not to wear, or not to wear or to wear it. Wear it because you like it. I'm just saying these are not. I'm my card is not coming out when I see these. Like these are horrible, bro.
No R. Kelly though. But we do love the kids, man. Shout out to the kids, man. If this is your first Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I understand we all been there. We all got a bad Jordan as a kid that we damn want, but this gonna be the one that's gonna be on sale. So your mom's got it for you. But at least it's not the mids or the true flights, man. So you know you still in the ring, you still in the game, but you on the bench. You're not 6 man, 7 man, 8 man. You might be like the 25th man, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, like, you got some Jordans. Welcome to the club.
I'd much rather the true flight to the 60 pluses than these.
Like, yeah, man.
That's crazy. He's talking some bullshit right now.
Nah, it depends on what true flights. I'm with you, right?
Hell no.
Thank you.
Retail or resale?
Yeah, I got something for you. Good. I could play with this.
That's a new card.
That shit blurred out.
Can I play with this?
That nigga
lunchbox. What is that?
We can't do the barter system. I can't pay with this.
Shout out Goldberg, but this is the card we're gonna use for the day. We're gonna use our save money, man, and do better, Mike. For me, Nike do better, man. This some bullshit.
Yeah, these are rough. The True Blue Jordan 1 with the no elephant print, no cement print. These are rough, man. I don't want to spend any time on them. I might just see if the sneakers app could delete the notification from the app entirely. I don't want my cornea or retina to see these ever again. So
yeah, man, these are definitely rough to look at. I don't even think cement print anywhere was going to save this shoe. And even if it did, Nike was probably going to fuck that up somehow. They should have just threw these in the, I don't know what garbage can they got over there with like all the other concept shoes, but you just throw it in there, just keep pushing.
Incinerator. Yeah. In a compact.
Recycle these immediately.
Don't even recycle. Scrap.
Well, hold on. This might be a great shoe for customs. I don't know. There's a lot of custom guys out there. They might want to, do some customs on them. This will be a great. They'll probably be mad cheap. Grab them, paint them whatever color you want. Make you some Royals, man. Man.
Talking some bullshit right now.
So you never seen a nigga customize some Jordan?
Yeah. Put a Naruto character on the side, right? Put like a Dragon Ball Z character on the side or something.
Well, you could send it to your guy, then you can make them all red.
My God. Oh, no, that's okay. He's exclusive.
Right, man. What's the next shoe, man? What's the next shoe?
The next shoe is the Jordan 9 Olive Concord.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
It's a lot of no's today, huh?
Yeah.
But the setup is it's a good setup.
Honestly, bro, I ain't got much to say about these, man. My mom always told me if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I'm just gonna be quiet on this one. Nike once again. Maybe not, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they half listen. It's an olive, but it's literally just that blue tint. That's kind of like it's like what is it? A blue Jumpman, right?
It's a blue
like
Jumpman,
yeah, like
blue like logo.
Concord grape color like accents.
They could have just did the olive 9s again. Like if they wanted to, if they wanted to do a 9, they could have did the olive 9s again. No one would have been mad about that. But you want to put a little twist on it, and it's like that's the wrong spin. Like when it comes to this thing where it's like they're trying, they're listening, but now they're trying too hard. Like they're trying too hard to appease some imaginary audience who said, yeah, put a little blue on it. And I don't think anyone asked for this. If you would have did the red olive, or even if you would have just did it even if you would have just did the olive 9s again, no one would have been mad. We all probably would have been, we probably would have been on the opposition of this argument right now. I definitely would have copped again so I can have another pair. But right now, these are a hell no.
Stop the cap, Ray. Stop the cap, because I see the shoe right now. There's blue accents on the Jumpman at the bottom and in the back. And if you're telling me if 98% of this shoe looks like an olive and just those two blue accents throw it off, then the olive 9s is trash.
Negative.
How?
Nobody really likes olive. Nobody really likes 9s anyway. So
nobody really likes 9s, but the olive 9s, the regular olive 9s, they're my favorite 9. They're definitely one of the shoes that I'm like, damn, I wish I got that.
But it's literally the same shoe.
No, it's not.
I mean, Mike,
it's not.
it's not. Little things like that change it, and it's like I don't know. Like I personally don't like it. Literally, that red Jumpman. Even is a small detail, but it'd be the small details like that really be like, oh, okay, I like these. I like red. So it's like literally going from that red to blue like that is like, and then the pattern with Jordan has been like when they do these retros, the quality is going to be way different. So even my olive 9s now are definitely going to be way better quality than these. I'm gonna hurt my feelings twice by having a blue Jumpman and less quality sneaker.
But they did this to make the 9 sell, man. That's the reason they did this, to make it look more like fun for the youth, because nobody really buys 9s. This is the same thing they're trying to do with 2s. That's what you're gonna see a trend of this happening. They're gonna take all the lesser, of course, within the 1 to 14 range, and they're gonna take all of those and they're gonna try to start adding different colors and jazzing them up, because the youth is not really fucking with it. We weren't really fucking with the 9s, aside from maybe the All-Stars and stuff like that. Charcoal, yeah.
Charcoal, playoffs, olives.
Playoffs, yeah.
Charcoal and playoffs. Charcoal, playoffs, and olives. Those are the best 3, and the only 3 that we
Nines?
actually care about.
Nines?
Not even the cool
Yeah.
grades.
And cool gray.
Cool grades, yeah, cool grades.
Damn, cool grades was booty. Y'all like the
Charcoal,
those are the
Johnny
most-
Kilroys and all that. Y'all like the Motorsport Jones and all that bullshit. Which is
Them red Johns, I know. Danny and Ray was
charcoal.
Danny had those.
They was fighting over the red
one.
one.
Nah.
These I do not. Yeah, they makes a humongous difference. Making the little red accents, the red Jordan on the tongue, the red Jumpman on the midsole, whatever. Like changing it to grape or the Concord color or blue, whatever. I mean, it makes a big difference.
Real quick, let's just go around retail, resale.
All right, quickly.
Stay in the stock room. Stay in the stock room.
These to stay in the stock room. The olive nines, if they came out with the little red, could stay in the stock room too. They is ass nines, 8s over 9s all day.
Listen, man, my wallet.
The grape olive.
He said quick. He pulled out a prop.
My wallet. We gonna be good, man. Look, I'm saving my money. You know what I'm saying? we gonna go to the store with this. We gonna go get us a bacon, egg, and cheese beef bacon.
I'm about to say that's about.
Don't have to double it. Don't have to double it.
And then our last shoe is the LeBron 7 FAMU.
Which colorway?
I think I mentioned this.
The red and the black ones.
I'm happy with stuff like this because it shows that, at least some part of Nike listens to people when they, they want like the retro basketball sneakers or people like these silhouettes of LeBrons rather than the newer ones. Like, because even though these are basketball shoes, you can wear these out too. I couldn't imagine someone wearing LeBron, I guess like 11s or something outside. Like these, you won't be mad at someone wearing these outside. Like, you could flex this off. You could play ball and flex these off on a date.
I do think that LeBron's best silhouettes are the 7s and the 8s. So I'm glad that they're going back to them too.
I like the 4s too, but hopefully they do the 4s.
It was definitely the 9s, but whatever.
I was about to say that, but I was
9s is top 5. 9s is top 5.
9s is definitely top
3.
There's no debate.
Yeah, young.
It's cool.
Yeah, I don't do that. Come on now.
Let me just say that the people who go and appreciate these LeBron 7s probably can't ball no more because they got back pain and knee pain and all of that. They gonna look at them. They're gonna look at them as like, remember the times. But they're not gonna really ball in them like that.
And I'm gonna start having flashbacks and just dunking on you when I see you, especially.
Oh, word?
When I see Mike, I'm gonna be like,
Nah, I think your skills next to that compactor you just showed for them, the True Blues, it's in there.
No, that's actually my Bad Bunny shoebox.
A word?
We ain't gonna never get no sponsorship like this, man. Come on, Bad Bunny, if you watching this, send us all a pair, man. We just joking. This is for entertainment purposes only.
I like the 7. 7's always been one of my favorite LeBrons. I know Florida A&M, right? They just got, I think, sponsored by LeBron and Nike clothing. So they're about to have straight LeBrons, like their basketball team for the next 6 or 7 years or something like that. So I initially thought we were talking about the green and like orange pair, which I thought we were talking about. The black one is fire. I like the 7s. It has that kind of like Air Max kind of material of like that's on like the Off-White 5s. And it's on like a lot of like, I think it's like on the 98s as well. Like just like that weird kind of like shell.
Like the mesh?
Yeah, that kind of mesh, but it's like, it's not see-through.
It's like a grid. It's like a grid.
Yeah.
It's like a grid.
You mean the
Like
fly
a transparent
wire?
grid.
Yeah.
No, not even.
Yeah, Mike.
Is it the fly wire?
Like on the sides.
On the side.
It's like the grid pattern.
Yeah.
But I always like
Yeah,
that. Typically
like a
in a lot of like a lot of Air Maxes, people for a while have been saying when are they going to start? LeBron's up to 20 now, so like when are they going to start retroing his? And some of the favorite ones, they've done the Soldiers, they've done the 2s, like so now like the 7s are popular. I like this one too. I prefer the green. I do like green. Green's my favorite color. So the green with the orange and the green one has the different textures. The black one's fire too because you can't go wrong with an all black shoe. Like accents of red. Like does the black one also have the little like embroidered snake on the back, like the rattlesnake?
It's on the tongue.
Because the green one has it like on the kind of like on the under the ankle, like by the heel, kind of. I like them. They're good to ball in. I don't know about wearing them on a date, flexing on a date with these, but definitely you can ball in these, right? And like good for the summer. I think basketball shoes are good for the summer.
Yeah, in the summertime you bust some ass at the park and then you go bust some ass in the
Ray be taking
Same
these
Busting ass with your shoes on?
It's the same opponent, or
hey man, what you think, Nas?
But I like what they've been doing with the HBCU with the colorways they've been dropping. Like we did get like a Clark Atlanta Nike dunk recently. I think a Northern AT&T dunk as well. So I like what they're doing with the HBCUs. I would like to see this keep going with different models, like maybe some pennies, maybe some Jordans, if done the proper way, not corny. I like how they did these LeBrons. It's definitely like it's not corny the way they did it, so I'm not mad at these. I know people that go to the school gonna be beasting for these. Even if you don't go to the school, you just happen to like the team or just like the colors, because it is the Miami Hurricanes colors that orange and green is gonna always hit. Yeah, man, it's a very decent shoe. I'm not mad at it. Good, like you said, good for balling. If you do want to get fly with them, if that's your choice, there's nothing wrong with those. I do like that. The other pair that they did preview, was the orange pair, I believe it is. That pair is a little bit better to me, but you can't go wrong with black and hits the orange and green. That's gonna be a hit every time. And it's like I said, the LeBron was the sevens. That's a great silhouette right there as well. That's one of my favorites. Definitely top 3.
Let's get into it. Retail or resale?
I don't really like paying too much basketball shoes just because it's like, you're buying them with the intent that I'm gonna fuck these shits up. You obviously you're playing ball, and some people buy it just to look nice while they playing ball. But I'm definitely paying retail, not paying more than retail. Sorry.
So you gonna copy look fly though? You said the shorts, the elite socks.
Yeah, they come together. Remember, you buy the whole pack together.
Honestly, though, I feel like these are going to stick. Most LeBrons don't really like sell that much. I don't know if it's like they make a bunch or the hype is just not there. But yeah, most LeBrons end up sitting. I feel like these will sit. Eventually, you'll probably find these in the outlet, which is cool. You get them for a good price. I'm not really in a position to buy basketball sneakers like I used to, because I haven't played ball in some years. I'm not about to spend money on ball shoes for them to sit here. So I probably won't cop these unless I see these for maybe like under 100. I was like, that's just, I can't beat it.
Yeah, same here. LeBron's my favorite player. Been, this is year 20 for him. Yeah, I'm not really checking for these. I think the green ones will sell. Honestly, I think more exclusive. There are people out there who like treat LeBrons like Jordans and like want to acquire every single one, because I think that they'll like appreciate that. Probably if I'm gonna go get them, probably at retail.
I mean, yeah, like I said, those who was there for them can't ball the same. So they probably just gonna look at them and they're gonna appreciate the fact that they brought them back. But other than actually that, they're not really gonna ball in these.
As always, fellas, we have our 2 segments. Today's hot take is, what is the shoe that got you into sneakers?
The first shoe that definitely got me into shoes was definitely the military blue 4s. That was like, that's the first, I guess like our parents show us baby pictures and like, oh, these are your first Jordans. Those weren't like my first Jordans, but those were like the shoes that I got, and I was like, yo, like I actually like really like these. Like, and even though I did everything in them, I was still like, even if that was at 2005, 2006, at the time when I got them, it was like a weird time in fashion where it was like, like you would buy shoes and then like you would take out the laces and you would like, you buy laces at Foot Locker or whatever after you buy the shoes, even though the laces didn't come with it or whatever. And then like you do like the big ass X on the front of the tongue. I literally remember bought some blue laces with like some 3M on it. Did that, had the big ass X on it, the big bunny ears hanging out. I used to wear them shits every day, even after I couldn't fit them, every day.
Now, it's funny that you say that, because definitely like conscious, Elijah,
God.
Conscious definitely was the military blue 4s. I'll never forget, I was in 7th grade, and I say conscious because, when you're a kid, obviously your people is getting you stuff, but you're not really understanding what it is. But I would say that for me, the shoes that got me into sneakers was definitely the red and black Foamposite lights. If you was there, you was there. This is right after Nate Robinson just dunked over Dwight in the green ones. It was around that time.
Oh, flight posits.
Foamposite lights, not flight posits.
I was trying to figure out what colorway that was. I'm thinking he's talking about metallic reds.
Yeah, it's flight. Those are flight posits.
Yeah, flight posits. Yeah, okay.
Nah, they not flight posits.
It is, but it's like a 2 or 3. I know what you're talking about. The Nate Robinson dunk on shit. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, but yeah, those were the first shoes for me.
I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the real story, real truth, because a lot of niggas be on headline and shit. You feel me? But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So for one, right, I'm from North. Everybody, if you know, like niggas in North was not wearing Jordans like that unless he was of Spanish descent. So anybody that come over here capping like, oh, I had this, that's from North, you're lying. Niggas was wearing Air Max 2011s, UGG boots, polo boots. That was what we was wearing. We wasn't wearing no Jordan. We hopped on the Jordan train late. I want to say like 2013 maybe. So one of the first pair of Jordans that caught my eye was the Black Cement 3s. My cousin had them on. Shout out my cousin Ib, he had them on. And I remember I was like, yo, what is those? Like, I got to get those. I remember I had my mom go all around downtown North. If you from North, 108 sneakers for me. We went to Dr. J's looking for these junks. I'm thinking like you could just walk into a store and buy these. I didn't know nothing about the sneaker process or nothing. So I ended up learning about I think I found my pair of 2011s on eBay. Shout out to PayPal credit, they held me down because I definitely had no money back then. I copped them like years later. I think it was like maybe 2014, 2015. I copped them for maybe like, this is when the Black Cements was still going for the high a little bit. copped them for like $250 or something like that. So the Black Cement 3 always gonna hold a special place in my heart. That is the shoe that put me on and that got me into the hunt, as they would say. So I did end up getting those finally. And then I do actually have the recent release 2018. Shout out my girl, because my other pair was, for some reason, was yellow, so she copped for me a couple years back. So 2 pairs of those. They drop again, it's gonna be 3. They drop after that, it's gonna be 4. They drop again, it's gonna be 5. So shout out to those sneakers. I love those. It's my favorite.
I said it before. I mean, I wasn't getting any cool sneakers really growing up. My parents were not buying me Jordans. Then when I started, like, I guess, always influenced by hip hop, influenced by movies and stuff. So like you see a lot of stuff. I always loved the movie, like Do the Right Thing. So like Cement 4s have always just been amazing to me. It took me a while to acquire those and I got them used. So like I'm still waiting on like my first DS pair, Cement 4s, whenever those come out again. So I remember my first pair of Jordans ever was definitely at Modell's with the big red clearance tag on them. My father used to look past everything on the wall. We used to go back to the big rack with no button. The shoes are not in boxes. So I was already like sick. I was embarrassed. I did not like it, but he was cheap as hell. Never bought me anything. I should have known when he decided to buy me some like Jordans this day, like there was a catch. He bought me some low university blue 2s. And like now they go for maybe some bread, but at the time, this is like what, 04, 05, everybody's rocking Flint 13s and like all, 10s and like all the different colored 13s and stuff at the time. And like I'm over here with low top 2s that nobody was fucking with. Like even to this day, people don't really love 2s. So that fueled me until it's crazy. Like how we all have a similar shoe. My first Jordan I ever copped for myself were 06 military blue 4s. So like, and I wore those to death too. Like I broke the straps on the side from wearing them. They yellowed. Like I know they came out again in like 12 or something, but yeah.
I still got my 12 pair.
And then like from then on, I've just had to like keep up, acquire. I missed a lot of shoes. In high school, I missed a lot of shoes. So like thankful for me and y'all meeting just, like-minded people. They motivate you. I've acquired a lot. I've filled a lot of voids since then.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate y'all, man. Y'all got me buying a bunch of shit I don't need. But
for me, the year was 2012. I remember I was like in the 6th, 7th grade.
Oh, you're a youth.
That nigga young as hell.
Yeah. So
goodness gracious.
I really didn't know Jordans like that. Like my school had a uniform, so we was rocking like khakis, a polo top, and as long as your shoes was black, you was good. 80 to 90% black. So some dude was rocking some Black Cement 3s, and I guess that's how I got into some Jordans. And then that same month or like time span, I saw that these Jordan 4 Cavs came out, and I was like, ooh, I'm finna stone these motherfuckers with these. So I let the entire class know that I was like, hey, yo, I'm fucking with these Cav 4s. I'm fucking with these Cav 4s. So when you see me next week, I might be rocking some Cav 4s. And I guess I was checking the Finish Line site every single day just to make sure, like, they were still there. And in my mind, as long as they're on the website, they're gonna be in the store. Little did I was like, nah, I didn't know the concept of like selling shoes out and them never coming back. I think maybe 3-4 weeks later, my mom take me to the mall. I'm asking Champs, I'm asking Foot Locker. I'm like sad as hell that these Cav 4s sold out, and I'm like, damn, I'm mad as hell because I'm finna come to school like a lion ass motherfucker, telling everybody I'm gonna cop some Cav 4s, and I don't got no Cav 4s on my feet. So I think my mom was trying to make me feel good, and
with that nigga the Starberries.
Bro,
What that nigga some Starberries? I already know where it's going, man.
It wasn't no Starberries. I think we just
he too young
glanced,
for that.
we glanced past the Jordan section. And I think the only thing there was some Spizikes and some 8.0s, bro.
And you got the Spizike.
Let me sidetrack you, but that cement colorway, that first colorway of the Spizikes was fire.
I said this to Evie the other day. The
first colorway, that cement, it was like a white cement colorway.
It was inspired by Do the Right Thing. It had like the Sal's colorway. Yeah, that one. That's the only one. The white one. That's the only one.
Hold on, let me see if this is what y'all talk about. Man, we had to dig in the vault. Hold on, y'all gotta give me a second. He
gonna pull some bullshit out. No, he gonna pull the wrong one out.
He definitely gonna pull up the wrong one. But
I just want to see if I can get love for these, man. Let me see if they up here. They might not be up here, man.
All right. Safe to say, I definitely walked out that Finish Line, that Foot Locker, whatever it was, mad as hell with some Spizikes in my hand. I didn't appreciate them at the time, but that's what it was. But the shoe that got me,
that's where Spiz Rosario come from. That's why you Spiz.
That is where it comes from. That's where it comes from.
The origin.
It could be.
The origin. Okay.
Nah, man. I left with some Spizikes, but the shoe that got me into sneakers was definitely some Cav 4s.
Oh, nah.
Blur
it out, man. Blur it out.
Those, man. You want to fuck with these?
No. Blur those. Yo, real quick,
I wish they was in your basement, man.
These, I ain't gonna
put it
lie,
in your
these my
basement.
first. These is my first pair like Jordans I copped as a. I mean, not copped, but somebody bought me as a teenager. So I
You
respect
just took that off your foot?
Yeah,
You
like
should've
money back
returned it.
then.
Yeah, I'll wear these again. You know what I'm saying? Like these is vintage now. You feel me? You see, they worn. I used to wear these every day. For me, Mr. Put it on. I put whatever on here.
Puts on some bullshit.
I might have some. What's it? Agassi. Might have some Agassiz in the closet too, man. You know, y'all kids a little too young. Y'all uncultured. You know what I mean? So
Ray, you got room
Anyway,
in that shoebox next
this
to
is
you?
what I was talking about. Look.
But I was wearing some
Composite
bullshit.
whites, man.
Come on, man. But I was wearing some bullshit, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Listen,
man.
man. You wasn't
That's the
outside
colorway.
for those,
That's the
man.
colorway. That's the one you got.
Yeah, the black and red one. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I was wearing some
Oh,
bullshit. Come on, man.
Don't
Stop.
say
So you were-
like that.
that's when you were bloody E. That's when you was bloody E in the street.
Bloody E.
That colorway is treacherous, man.
All right, y'all.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Episode 5, man.
Word.
Police
Yeah.
New Year, man.
Happy New Year.
Subscribe.